Hey guys, I'm Dr. Jason Barker with the Natural Athletes Clinic, and today I'm going to tell you how you can reduce pain from delayed onset muscle soreness, otherwise known as DOMS. Okay, so the first order of business is that pain you suffer the day after a race is not caused by a lactic acid buildup. Okay, that's an old wives' tale. It's long since been disproven. We need to forget about that. Rather, that DOMS, or that pain, is caused by micro tears in the muscle tissue and the resultant inflammatory compounds and chemicals that your body makes to go in there and clean up the mess. And some of these chemicals do inflict pain on you, and that is Mother Nature's way of telling you to chill out and relax and let things heal up. Okay, so the first thing that we really like to use is leucine, and leucine is one of the 3 branched chain amino acids, and we really like the branched chain aminos because they are potent stimulators of muscle repair and synthesis. In studies, leucine beats out valine and isoleucine, the other 2 branched chain aminos, in its ability to decrease pain and help stimulate muscle repair synthesis in your body. So you can use a branched chain amino acid supplement the week before and a few days after your big event to reduce that pain. Now, the second thing I really like to use is curcumin. You hear me talk a lot about this one. Curcumin is a derivative of the herb turmeric, and curcumin works very similarly to ibuprofen. However, it doesn't tear up your kidneys and inhibit your cartilage repair like ibuprofen does. Curcumin is an excellent natural anti-inflammatory, and in the research studies, athletes say that they experience a moderate to large decrease in DOMS pain the next day after a race, and their blood markers are even mildly decrease, those inflammatory compounds that I talked about that cause pain. So curcumin is very good to use. And then the third thing I really like is Tart cherry juice, and I'm talking about the real stuff, not the syrupy, sweet Kool-Aid flavored fake juice at the store. It needs to be the real Tart cherry juice. Tart cherry juice has very powerful anti-inflammatory effects, and if you use about 12 ounces a day, again leading up to your event, you can experience a very significant decrease in pain, and that's what the study subjects report in the study findings from that. And then the fourth thing I really like to use is Mountain Peak's Musculoskeletal Injury Formula, or MSI Formula. This stuff is awesome because it contains a very large amount of natural medicines that it's everything you need to help repair and rebuild that muscle tissue and also inhibit that pain. So it has nutritional cofactors in there for the muscles. It has botanical medicines like white willow, black cohosh, curcumin is in there. And then, of course, some enzymes to help clean up the mess, help clear out that broken down muscle tissue so that healing can be expedited. So check those ones out. Again, these are my 4 favorite things that I like to use with the athletes in the clinic. That's what they report has the best effects, and the studies do as well. But the last thing I would say is that you really need to experiment with different types of natural pain relievers for DOMS, because what works in one person may not work as well as in the next. So experiment with a couple of them. Of course, make sure you don't have any drug interactions that you need to be worried about, but give it a try. I think you'll find that they work very well for you, and the idea is, of course, to get that pain down, speed up that healing so you can get back to training. Okay, thank you for watching. Please give us a like. If you have a training buddy who's always complaining about being sore, of course, share this video with them, and then please give us a subscribe and keep watching our channel. We're always making new stuff.